So now I hope that it says that I'm live. I had to go on one of my phones and go live because I'm not even really sure if I had even been streaming this whole time. But hopefully I am, and hopefully you guys are able to see me. Hopefully you guys are able to understand where I am coming from right now, because literally it's literally going to take women to save us. So that SOS, we're going to have to save ourselves, because everything that I heard just in the last few days, all that I have heard in these last few days has just been absolutely horrendous. Even from some of us. As a matter of fact, there was something that I was looking at. Um, and I heard a young lady. First of all, I'm going to commend Gen Z. I need to commend Gen Z for even standing up and at the end of the day, y'all are the future. So everything that we do now is basically for you guys. It is really not for us, because I'm Gen X. So everything, my vote is really for my grandkids. It's really for my grandkids and their children. So it's really for the future of those that are coming behind me. And there's absolutely no way that I want my granddaughters, four of them, and grandson. I don't want nobody controlling their bodies. I don't want nobody to make a decision on, hey there, what's up, y'all? Hey there. I don't want nobody controlling my babies' bodies, my grandbabies' bodies. I don't, I don't want nobody controlling me. So I really need, you dig? Hey there. Shout out. Shout out. You dig? What's going on? I am great. I'm so glad you guys have joined me today. What has happened? Let me tell you what's been happened. Okay, so let me go back to my very beginning. I have been MIA for about a week now. Hey there, I've been MIA for about a week now, but I've been paying attention to what the hell has been going on in the news. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad y'all joined me. I am so sick and tired. First of all, I'm ready for the election to be over, because I've just been overwhelmed with the bullshit. But I have a question. Now, my question is, if anybody was online and they threatened to shoot someone, okay? They threatened to shoot someone online, because to me that's a threat. Wouldn't they go to jail? Wouldn't that be considered like a terroristic threat? Wouldn't that be considered? So why the fuck is Donald Trump not locked up? Because I'm not understanding how some can do this shit and others can't. Like, I really don't understand. Hey there. That's a terroristic threat. So at the end of the day, we're going to have to save ourselves, because there is absolutely no way men are going to save us. And this is not to bash men. This is not a men bashing contest at all. This is about us sticking up for us. Because at the end of the day, we gotta save ourselves. I hear so much stuff that is going on out here that is just bothersome. And I want to address the issue. Yes, right now it's vent time. I'm venting. Yes, I am definitely venting today. And the bullshit is just, it's too much for me. Like, it's really too much. And we are in trouble if that man gets in office. I don't even know how to express it to anybody that, what did you say? I don't know how to say. Thank you. Thank you. And welcome to Sister Sip TV. And Sister Sip is Sisters Speaking in Power, because we are all sisters, and we have to own our power, and we have to take it back. Like, seriously, this has become overwhelming. This is exhausting. And apparently some can say whatever the fuck they want to say when it comes to women, but we supposed to just shut the fuck up? What? No, we're not. And I'm sick of it. Yes, we need to get when I say all hands on deck, it need to be all hands on deck. All hands on deck. Because I'm not understanding when you have a lot of men who grew up in single parent households, because not everybody grew up in a house with a dad in the house. It was a lot of us women raising kids on our own. And so when I hear a man say something about, I'm gonna sit my phone here because I don't want to keep moving. So when I hear a man talk about a woman being too headstrong, or talking, especially when they talk about us as black women and being too headstrong, or we talk too much. First of all, understand that when you are in a household and you are the head of your household, guess what? We both have masculine and feminine energy. So when you have to step into that role, you are what? You're going to be more dominant. That means that you have to tap into your masculine energy, just so you can make sure that home is ran, just so you can make sure that those kids are safe. So I wish men would stop that. Stop tearing us down. Please. We deserve so much more than that. We deserve so much more as women than to be controlled. Because I don't think that women want to control men. And I certainly don't want no man controlling me, or controlling what the hell happened to my body. I don't need that. And so when I hear these podcasters, when I hear some of these guys talking on these podcasts, because oh my God, the whole bro movement is something else. It's something else with this whole bro thing that's going on. But I definitely feel like we as women are going to be the ones to save us, because there is absolutely no way that this man can get back into the White House again. And I really want to talk to women. I want to talk to the sisters, because I've been hearing way too much. I did hear a podcast where a woman said that she is a young girl. She said that for the men that's not voting for Kamala, black men that's not voting for Kamala Harris. Um, don't come crying to black women when you get into situations, or knowing that they won't he want to give the police immunity. He wants to give the police immunity. And she said that don't come crying to black women when they getting ready to shoot y'all ass down in the street. That's some real stuff right there. That's why I say, we have to do better. Just the bottom line, we have to do better. We have to save ourselves, because at the end of the day, I will not speak for all black men. I cannot speak for all black men, because I don't hate black men at all. I don't hate men. I love men, as a matter of fact. I love men. I'm the mother of a son, grandson, nephews, brothers. I mean, come on. I have all of that. I have all of that. So, of course, I'm going to support y'all. But damn it, can we get some support too? Can we get y'all to stand the fuck up for us? Because you know what? I hear y'all going right along with the same people that tear y'all down. Y'all tear us down too with them. So I'm not really understanding. And then I'm not really understanding a lot. Any woman that's voting for Trump is just dumb as fuck. That's just the bottom line. I don't care. That's my opinion. I said it, and I said what I said. I mean it. Y'all dumb as fuck. Because that means that you're not, you don't care about your rights. You don't want rights. You don't care about your rights as a woman. And not all of us grew up with a silver spoon in our mouths. Not all of us grew up rich. And certainly not all of us grew up white. Because you know what? At the end of the day, there is a difference between white women and black women. And I can say this. I have all kind of women in my family. I'm talking about white women, Asian women, Puerto Rican women. I mean, we have all kinds in our family. I don't know about everybody else, but when it comes to us, we have all kind of women in our family. So that's just the difference between us. So we wasn't raised to get a man to provide for us. Now, I know that there has been a lot of white women. See, that's what they portray on TV. It's like that is the perfect family. White women being taken care of by their husbands. But that's not that people, that's TV. That's TV. It's telling a vision. It's telling a lie. Because I know some of y'all was not raised to be that way. I know some of y'all was not raised to be that way. So I'm gonna be concerned. I'm gonna be concerned on how we expect some man to be our savior when it's always been women holding it all down. Women have held everything down in every household. Period. It's us. So when they trying to set us back to a time that I don't even know, because I didn't grow up in that time. I'm a Gen Xer. Yes, I'm in my 50s. But I still didn't grow up in a time where women couldn't work or women didn't work. I didn't grow up in that era. So now you have the Gen Zs. You got the millennials and Gen Zs. Baby, they not with that shit. They don't even want to be married. Half of them don't want to be married these days. They like being single. Because you know what? They like being single because they can do what they want to do when they want to do it. And they don't have to worry about hearing nobody's mouth. And I'm not even mad at them for that at all. So really, it's us, Gen X's. Some of us, we really need to get with the program, because at the end of the day, some of us is behind the eight ball. But a lot of us understand that we have been the ones that's been holding it down. A lot of us understand that. And a lot of us with this dominance that's in us, we we are in tune with both sides. I'm in tune with my feminine side as well. I'm in tune with both. But yes, at the end of the day, yes, we're going to hold it down. We're going to hold it down, and we're going to lift you guys up. But we need the same treatment. Can we get some love too? Can us women get the love that we give? Because all of us don't give the hate. We're not all hating men. So I'm just trying to see if we can get that same treatment from the men. But we already know what some of them are going to do and what a whole lot of them are listening to. And that's narcissistic behavior. Those are narcissists. Donald Trump is a narcissist, and any man that is following him, you're a narcissist too. You're narcissistic. You're gaslighting, and you want to be controlling something. No, that's not the way life works. And that's not the way that I raised my son to be. That's not the way I raised him to be. And he being the only boy with all these women around him. But I think y'all need to understand that when it comes to that, when it comes to a woman, it's more than just about a woman being able to having an abortion and all that kind of stuff. It's more to that. It's not just about that. It's not just about that. It's just a woman being in control of her own. It's just a woman controlling who she is. And let's be clear, at the end of the day, y'all saying that if it wasn't for a man, women wouldn't have children. First of all, yes, she would. Because, baby, the eggs is in her already. Let's be clear. The eggs is in the woman. Y'all just fertilizing them. And a lot of times, y'all don't even have to be the ones to fertilize the eggs. Y'all already, going to the banks. A lot of women, they would rather do that anyway than to deal with a lot of you men. They would rather go and be fertilized, go to a sperm bank than to deal with men. But if you got somebody that's running for president like that, that's already said he gonna shoot, he want to shoot a woman, that should probably be in jail at this point. They should be really pressing charges against him, because that is a terroristic threat. What part of that are we not getting? Why is he not locked up? The desperation is real. It's not about us. They don't care about us. They don't care about women at all. So, and the only reason why I feel like a lot of the women that is voting for him, they're voting out of fear of the men that are probably taking care of them. Out of fear. And because you're comfortable. You've been comfortable. So what the fuck? Come on. You can still be comfortable and have your own mind. What's wrong? Are we not supposed to think for ourselves, ladies? I need somebody to tell me something. I need to know, because at this point I'm confused. All I've been hearing is so much hate. It's been so much hate. It has been so much hate going around. This is why I have been so overwhelmed, and I had to literally take a mental break. I needed a mental break away from it, because it's just overwhelming. It's too overwhelming. But if we want the change, if we want something to change, If we want some shit to change, it's gonna take all of us. It's gonna take all of us to make this change, ladies. So I need you to step into your power. I need you women to step into your power. Gather your power, because you have plenty of it. And baby, we are strong in numbers. We are the future. We really are the future. Period. Women will save this country. Women will save all the countries. Because all you men want to do is fucking go to war and treat women like a piece of meat. Most of you anyway. I'm gonna say most. I'm not gonna say all men, but a whole bunch of y'all do. Y'all just want women to be a piece of meat for you, and then y'all can just degrade her and talk about her however you want to talk about her, and be in control of everything. That's what y'all want to do. So basically, yes, women, we are the saviors. We're the ones that's gonna hold it down, because we already do that anyway. Like, seriously, we do this shit anyway. We can do this in our sleep. And Kamala is not dumb. She's very smart. She's very educated, and she is a woman of color. I don't give a damn if she was Indian. First of all, there's no such thing as black. Let's just get that clear. Hey there, Chia. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming in today. I have been on my mental break. I needed a break. I wasn't feeling well, and I have just been overwhelmed. So I needed to take a break. That's why I have been MIA. But yes, it will be us to save this country and to save all countries. It's going to be women, because men are doing a great job destroying it. They're doing a great job at destroying everything that they touch. They're doing a great job at it. I'm just telling the truth. Some people don't want to hear the truth. But you know what? Sometimes I would rather hear the ugly truth than a beautiful lie. So I'm just going to tell the truth today. And whoever don't like it, oh well, I don't care. Because you know what? At the end of the day, yes, I have been the head of my household. I've been the head of my household, and I have mastered my masculine energy, even though I'm all woman. Nothing but woman here. But I have mastered my masculine energy. And as soon as we start mastering that energy, then we won't have to worry about shit like one of the people that follow me and that I follow as well. We wouldn't have to worry about men throwing acid on women, abusing women like that. But I think it's so many men that think that is okay. They don't want you to say nothing. They don't want you to speak up. Why? What is the problem? What is the problem? How come we can't communicate? And there is absolutely no way. Donald Trump needs to go to prison. He needs to be in jail right now. He didn't just say line her up and let them point guns at this woman. He said shoot her. That was a terroristic threat. Anyone else would be locked up. As much as we've seen them go and lock people up with just terroristic threats on the internet. We're talking about the internet, and people done been locked up for that. So how is it that he is not locked up? Why is he not locked up? Can somebody please tell me that? Why is he not locked up? And then the guy that he made this terroristic threat on his show, I don't even know his Tucker Carson Tucker. You know what? You know what, Tucker? You know why you had those? You know why your ass had those scratches on you? You said that you was attacked by a demon in your sleep. There wasn't no demon attacking you. That was the ancestors. You think they attacked your ass. They ain't done with you yet. They ain't done with none of y'all yet. They just getting started. They just getting started. They about to tear y'all up for messing with women. Women and children. So y'all talk that shit all y'all want to about women. Y'all think that y'all gonna control women? Y'all got another thing coming. Cause it's not about controlling. You don't control us. Y'all don't control women. The hell wrong with y'all? We control ourselves. We have control. And you know what? God gave us this mouth to speak. And if you got a problem with listening to us talk, then you know what? Put some earplugs in your ears. Because we going to speak up. If we don't speak up, who the fuck gonna speak up? Yes. I'm back. I'm back. Because you know what? I can love you all day long. But sometimes you're gonna have to hear that hard truth. So brothers that's on these podcasts, men that's on these podcasts, and y'all talking down, because see, most of the time women that has podcasts, we are not talking down on men like that. No, we are not talking down on men like that, because we love y'all, and we want to bridge the gaps. But even though we want to bridge the gaps and we want to be able to communicate better with men, as we should, because guess what, women, we giving birth to these men. But damn, I got to ask the question: who raised some of y'all? Like, who raised y'all? Cause some of y'all just don't care. Y'all really seriously do not care. Y'all do not care about us. I might have to see. I have to see more. I have to see a change. I really do have to see a change in men. But see, the shit really hit the fan. It hit the fan when they had that rally in New York. See, I have learned. I have thick skin. I have tough skin. You know, as not just as a woman of color, but as a dark skinned woman of color. So we're already at the bottom of the totem pole. But then when even being at the bottom of the totem pole, you know that you can go even lower when you are dark, when you're dark skinned. Yeah, it's been like that. When you're dark skinned, you're gonna get even less treatment as a dark skinned woman. So I have built up thick skin. I can pretty much take a lot of the stuff that come my way when it comes to being a woman and being a woman of color anyway. But as people of color, and so-called black people of color, we done dealt with all the negativity for so long, until the little jokes and shit that they make about us as black people, especially when he mentioned something about carving watermelon. I love watermelon. Shit, I know a whole bunch of white folks who love watermelon too. So, you know what? That don't even bother me no more. The whole watermelon joke, that shit old. You ain't talking about nothing. And a lot of times you ain't even really, you're not even hurting our feelings no more, because we have built up that tough skin over the years, because we've had to endure so much shit. as a people. We have had to endure so much shit as a people. And we have been shit on by a lot of different people. But the other day, when they had that rally in New York, shit got real. See, it got real, real. Because it wasn't just about us, black people. They said Puerto Rico was a garbage can. And then they said that they talked about Mexicans and how they keep coming because they don't pull out. See, that was very offensive. And I found it to be very demeaning and offensive for them. But the same way that I found it to be very offensive for them should be the same way that they should find shit to be offensive to us as people of color. Because at the end of the day, we all people of color, right? At the end of the day, we're all people of color. So now I really hope and pray that opened a lot of people's eyes, not to just what they were feeling in that moment, but to what we as black people or people of color feel all the time. I really hope I hope that opened your eyes. And the only reason why I feel like they're afraid of Kamala being the president, honestly, I'm gonna just keep it real. The reason why I feel like they're afraid of a woman of color becoming the next president is because they are afraid that this woman of color is going to treat them the way that they have treated people of color over the years. But see, that is the difference between us and the ones. You can tell the ones that are afraid because they call themselves MAGA. And then the ones of us that's voting for him, it's because you've been whitewashed, baby. You have been bamboozled. And the only way we're going to change anything is if she gets in the White House. I wish I was running for president because I wouldn't sugarcoat shit. I would tell you, yes, we getting rid of the filibuster. Fuck that filibuster. We getting rid of the electoral votes because you know what? Everybody vote counts. We getting rid of, as a matter of fact, y'all packed the courts with y'all. Okay, so guess what? We're gonna put 6 more on the Supreme Court. That's liberal. We're gonna pack them courts. And you know what else we're gonna do? We're gonna go and pack federal courts with people that look like us. Because see, that's the only way we're gonna really be equal. That's the only way we're gonna really be equal around this motherfucker. Let's pack that shit. And I'm not afraid, I know Kamala is cool. And she really, she's hey Benji, and she's holding her composure. But you know what? I cuss. And I will say, you know what? Fuck Trump. And the shitty pamper that he wear every day. Yep. Hey there, Evelyn, how are you? I would definitely say fuck Trump and that shitty pamper that he have on every day. Thank you so much. I feel so much better. I've been out for a week and I feel better. And I had to decompress because it's just been overwhelming with this election. So we have 2 more days. Well, what? 3 more days. 2 days and just a couple of hours before it is time for us to elect our first black president. So excited. I am so excited. And I've been saying this because see, I said there's a shift in the air, and we are ascending. We're moving into the 5D. And that being said, I've been talking about this. I've been saying this even before she was even thought about being a president. I said over a year ago, I said, you know what? I mean, it was like an epiphany for me. I had an epiphany, and I said, yes, in the United States, I said, I told my ex-husband, I said, you know what? Women are going to run the world. And he said, why you say that? I said, because I see it already. It's going to be women that take charge and take over everything. I don't know why I said it. And this was before the movie Woman King came out. Before they even started advertising for the movie. Like, it's just something that came over me and I felt it. So this is, I feel it in, I feel it in my whole being. Because we are nurturers. We are loving. We are, honestly, we are the protectors. Even though men are they say all that are the head. I wish that people would really pay attention to nature. Because don't you know that the women, the female lions are more dangerous than the men? They are more dangerous than the men. They are literally the protectors. And then you have fish that literally change over from female fish after they have given birth to all these fish, and they become bigger. And when they become bigger, they actually their DNA changes into a male fish. So don't tell me we can't go by we can't go by what a man says, because nature will always reinvent itself. Nature will always reinvent itself. So that's called being in tune. Being in that's called balance. Being in touch with your feminine and masculine energy. And when I hear them say that Kamala, she's not strong enough. Who? Then y'all hear that lady say that she got guns too? Haven't y'all seen women be on the front line? Women are not afraid to pull that strap out. You will see some women get down a little bit more than men. Come on now. Ask a single parent. Ask a single mama. Ask her. Because you gonna do what you got to do for your kids, right? So of course we're going to stand up, and we're going to stand up proud. Sometimes, you know what? Men, just sit back and watch us work. Sit back and watch us work. We're not demeaning you. We're not degrading you, because you know what? We love you. But at the same time, love us back, and love us back the right way. Love us back the right way. That's all we ask. Love us back the right way. So you know what? When I see these young women out here, I'm talking about Gen Z. These Gen Z girls, I love y'all. The Gen Z, the generation itself, I love Gen Z. I love my Gen Z babies. I love my Gen Z babies. Even though we got to teach y'all about this history, I love y'all. Because you know what? Y'all are not afraid to do the things that a lot of us was. But you know what? I can say for myself that I've always been bold enough to step out and do what I wanted to do. I can't say that about myself, and I can't say that about a lot of us. And we thought that the whole being married and all of that, the whole white picket fence shit, that baby, that is all just a dream. What Biggie said, it was only a dream. And that's exactly what it is. Cause sometimes them dreams end up being nightmares. You hear me? They will end up being your worst nightmare, and then turning you against men. Because I do see a lot of women that say that they hate men, and I think it stems from maybe being in abusive relationships or being gaslighted. Because you know what, men gaslight and women gaslight too, but you hear it more from men. You hear it more from men. So I'm not just gonna say that it's one sided, because it is. It's a two sided situation. It's two sided. But I can't wait for Kamala to become the next female president of these United States. I'm ready for a woman to be in the White House. Then we can show y'all how it's supposed to work. How it's really supposed to work. That's all I'm saying. How it's really supposed to happen. And y'all got, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. For all you scary cats, y'all gotta stop being such wuss. Stop being punks. Yeah, women are strong. We are definitely strong. Anybody that can lay down and give birth, mm, that's a strong woman. Because it's not easy having children. It's not easy raising children, especially if you're doing it sometimes by yourself. And a lot of times, yes, we have single dads. We do have single dads. Some of them by choice. Some of them, because women, they have lost their wives, or, lost the mother to their children. So, everybody has different situations. But at the end of the day, this is the time that we really need to come together. If we want to ascend higher, we have to come together. Let's stop the talking about knocking each other down. I'm talking about men and women, and this whole bro shit, and how not all white men, but I'm talking about it's like you got a group. It's like a small group of people that can make it bad for like everybody. And it's like a small group of people that is making it bad for everybody else, and literally spreading their hate throughout everybody. So I'm ready for the temperature to come down. We need the temperature to change. We need it to come down, because at the end of the day, it has been 700 degrees. It's been 700 degrees every day. And I'm really ready to bring it down, because you know what? This shit has been making me mad. It's been really making me mad. And I know that is nothing but the stuff that I am hearing out here. It's just everything that I'm hearing. And it's done piss me off. And I'm very outspoken. I am political, but I'm also I'm a woman. I'm a grandmother. I'm a mother. I'm a sister. I'm an auntie. And don't we matter? So I want to say to everybody, you guys are enough. Women, you are beautiful. We are some beautiful women out here in these streets. And we are powerful, and we are strong. but you gotta know it. You gotta you have to step into your power. Men, we love y'all too, but we need y'all to stop with the bullshit. Stop putting your hands on women, and women, don't put your hands on him either. All this trauma, has affected everybody. It has affected all of us, and I feel like this whole MAGA movement is nothing but a cult, and I feel like they're just trauma bonding. I think they just like chaos. It's just like some people thrive off of chaos. I think it gives them energy. And right now, y'all have 3 more days to thrive off of your chaos. 3 more days, that's it. And after that, and then we're going back to normal. We're gonna get some normality around here, some normalcy around here, because y'all been acting a fool for too long. And then y'all got the nerve to talk about, y'all got the nerve. I'm talking about you MAGA maggots. Y'all have the audacity and the nerves to say people of color are uncivilized. The only uncivilized people that I've seen was the people that was climbing, that was at the Capitol on January the 6th. I mean, y'all climbing up walls and shit, hanging up ropes, and y'all the most uncivilized people I have ever seen in my life. What's civil about that? Who raised y'all? That's what I was saying. Who raised these people? Where they come from? Because, see, everybody don't act like that. I know we don't. I didn't see us climbing up no walls and doing shit like that. I didn't see none of that happening on January the 6th. I seen all y'all. And half of y'all in the federal prison, where y'all cook leader need to be for threatening Liz Cheney. Because he need to be in prison. And I'm really just waiting on somebody. I really hope and pray that somebody. I think this happened in Arizona. I think that's where they need to lock his ass up at. Like, they need to lock him up and make sure that they have plenty of depends, because he have no control over his bowel movements. And we hear him all on camera all the time. He be, farting and shit on. You can hear all of that. He be relieving himself. Bless his heart. He old. And he don't know. At this point, I just really feel like he don't know no better. He don't know no better. And so he just need to be put in a home or something. But I definitely don't think that he need to be the president of no state. Let alone the United States. He don't even need to be president of his own companies. I don't think he is anyway. And any man who sleeps with his daughter, that's sick. Just the bottom line is sick. And your niece done already told us, Mary Trump already told us that allegedly, but she walked in on y'all when she went to go get her purse. She came back up them stairs in Trump Towers because she forgot her purse, and the driver drove her back, and you was in there on top of Ivanka. She was in college, home from college, and you was having sex with your own daughter, sir. So that incest stuff is something that's why y'all don't have no problem with, men raping girls and forcing the girls to have those babies. That's why y'all don't have no problem with it. And then that's why y'all keep saying that Epstein unalived himself, but then none of the they went and raided his house to get the videos. They raided his house to get the videos. When did that happen? When Trump was in the White House. Yeah, when he was in the White House. So you sent the feds over there to get them videos because you was on them videos with them little girls with your nasty self on that island. You was on the island too, Trump. You was on Epstein Island too. So when we gonna stop? And then JD Vance, we already know what you gonna do. The loudest, the loudest ones in the room are the guiltiest ones in the room. Cause we know you like to dress like a woman too. So shut up. Quit talking about trans men, or quit talking about gay men. Cause you like to dress up like a female too. That's probably why you married your wife. Cause she probably didn't have no problem with it. She accepted you with all of that. So shut up. Y'all need to stop this. And every time I hear somebody talking about, if that's y'all whole conversation, people who have the biggest issues with trans of the LGBTQ community, the people who have the biggest issues, the ones who's the loudest, pay attention to them, y'all, because the ones that's the loudest about them are the ones who really are more curious about them. So y'all trying to fight it. So y'all want to talk it out loud. If you feel like talking, you feel like talking about it, it's going to help your mind not think about being in that community. It, you probably already a part of it. Just be who you are. Be who you is. Love who you want to love. You know, you ain't got to demonize nobody because they decided to love how they wanted to love and live how they chose to live. Ain't nobody demonizing y'all. But you know what? Y'all the main ones. Y'all be the main ones. You so-called Christian evangelicals. Biggest devils, biggest liars. The evangelicals and the Roman Catholics. Oh, the Opus Dei. Yeah, them people. Those are cults. Those are cults. So as soon as y'all start living in your truth, you know, if you wanna stay in 3D and you wanna still live in that world, that's your business. But while y'all still living in that world, in that little bitty bubble, we're going to be ascending into 5D. And I'm excited about it. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm definitely excited about it. So that means that all the baby boomers and all these other people, baby, y'all can live in that world if y'all want to. But please do me a favor. Keep Elon Musk over there. Because if we want to talk about illegal immigrants, he is one of them. He was illegal. He came over here illegal. Oh, but are we talking about illegal immigrants? Or are we talking about illegal immigrants that look like us? People that look like us. If they look like him, it's cool. But if they look like us, it's a problem. Yeah, see now, we not playing that game no more. See, we about to get rid of all that shit right there. All this shit y'all been playing, all this shit y'all been doing. Yeah, we about to end that. It's about to be a wrap. Cause I'm about sick of it anyway. I'm sick of it. Let's pack these courts. Let's get rid of this filibuster. Let's put more people of color in these courts. Let's put more people of color in these positions of authority. Because if you want fairness, if you want to be treated fair, if you want to be treated fair, then you need to put people that look like us in those positions. Because see, we have learned to not just look out for ours. We've learned to look out for everybody. Unlike y'all. We know that it was set up. Y'all stole it and you set it up for people that look like y'all. But even a lot of people that look like y'all sick of y'all. A lot of people that look like y'all sick of y'all. And I honestly believe, it's just my own opinion. I do kind of believe that if white women, y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Because at the end of the day, we gonna keep it real when it comes to colorism. I honestly believe that if Nikki Haley would have been running up against Kamala Harris, I do believe that a lot of you white women would have chose her over Kamala, only because of her color. Even though she have a lot of the same thoughts as Donald Trump, y'all still would have chose her, not because she was qualified for the job, but because she was a white woman. So that's something to think about. That is absolutely something to think about. And you know what? It is fine. It is absolutely over time that women of color take over. And I meant that with every ounce in my body. It's time for us. It is our time. It is our time as women of color. And it is our time as women. And I'm glad that we, as women of color, can give you courage to find yourself. Because guess what? We've had to find ourselves a long time ago. We ain't new to this. We true to this. And that's real. We ain't new to this. We true to this shit. That's why I know that we won't have a problem running this country at all. Need more, just like us, up in there. Then we might be able to get some shit done. Some real health care. Some cheap shit that we should have been having a long time ago. Some free child care. Because really, it should be free. Women shouldn't have no problem. If they do have kids, they should have places in offices where women can go and bring their newborns, if they want to bring their newborns to work with them, where they can go breastfeed their babies, because that's the best milk for them. Let's keep it real. If you want it to be a healthy nation, then you have to start treating women the way that they deserve to be treated, not the way that you want to treat them. Nasty ass Donald Trump. You are an old pervert. That's exactly what you are. And any man that follows behind you, he is too. Y'all not showing that you're not showing strength. You're showing how weak you are. Y'all weak. Y'all weak. And anybody that's following you, weak. Yes, that's the dominant masculine side of me coming out. But honey, she is all woman. All woman. But you know what? If you want to get some shit done, you need to get a woman to do it. Because we know how y'all operate. Y'all don't do nothing but cause problems. Y'all don't do nothing but cause problems. Y'all let egos get in the way. That's why we in the situations we in now. So it's time for women to change this shit up. And with that being said, I'm about to go on about my business. I just needed to come on here and I needed to vent, and I just need to let y'all know how I feel. I will come back on tonight because it's time for some sipversations, some unfiltered sipversations. I have not been on my podcast, and I'm usually doing it on Saturday nights, but I think I'm just going to wait until after this election is over with, so then I can get my head back right, because I have truly been overwhelmed with a lot. It's been a lot. I have my moments where I'm happy, and then I have my moments where it's just overwhelming. And when you're going through, like, this has been so much. This whole election, it has been exhausting and draining. That's why I'm so glad that it's almost over. We only have a few more days and this election is done. And then we can go back to our regular lives. Well, not regular lives, hopefully lives for the better. And we can be better versions of ourselves, and be excited about the changes that are happening and the changes that are coming, and be prepared. But Tucker Carlson, you know them demons that you said you was dealing with after you had that interview with Donald Trump, and he said that about Liz Cheney and about shooting that woman, and you talking about you woke up with scratches and stuff on you. Get ready for some more scratches, because my ancestors are not done with you. My ancestors aren't done with you and a whole lot of these other men that are out here with this. Y'all think y'all got nightmares going on now. Just wait. Get ready for them. But until then, y'all make it a great one. Thank you for joining Sister Sip Live. And I will see you in the next video.